Welcome back to O-Town Live. We are at Disney's Fort Wilderness Campground. One of the best campgrounds, not only in Florida, but in all of the United States. We wanted to give you a little drive around to see what the campgrounds look like. This right here is your mainly tent camping. You can see each pad. Some of them are short that are tent only, some hold small campers, and some hold big, massive RVs. We are in the back of the park. We happen to be staying down here a few sites this weekend, and we wanted to give you guys a look on January 12th, 2024 from Fort Wilderness Campgrounds in Disney World. One thing about staying here at the campgrounds is you hear the fireworks from Magic Kingdom. Pretty good, no question about it. But all the campgrounds are in loops, and this is the 2000 loop. There's all different loops. Some loops are considered premier loops. A premier loop is something that would be down in the closer to where the boat goes over to Disney Magic Kingdom. A couple turkey buzzards flying around in front of us. That's kind of cool. And so what we could, as we said, for us, we love coming here and camping. It's
one of the reasons it works for us is it's dog friendly.
Yes, this campground is dog friendly. In fact, our dogs are riding along with us in the golf cart. They do rent golf carts, and if you're going to stay here, recommended 100%. You don't stay here without a golf cart unless your whole goal is to just go to the parks, come home and sleep in your tent or your camper. Then maybe a cart isn't worth it. But for most times, the cart is...
That's the mode of transportation that everybody basically uses around here.
Yeah, because if you do want to drive your car down to there's two, quote, gift shops or food stores on site. One is called the Meadows, one's called the Settlement. We're going to take you over to the cabins now. There's some loops that are just for camping, and then there's cabins here. And Disney is going to be changing out all these cabins this year in 2024. Cabins will all be changed out to a much more fancy looking cabin. I don't know if it'll be any bigger. Yeah. And you can see more golf carts. All right, this right here is the cabins. We'll take you in here and you can look at them. Basically what they are is they're mobile homes, but they put stuff on. Let me pan this camera to the right a little bit so you can see. Look at that. There you go. You got a cabin. And the cabins are very nice on the inside. They sleep 4 or 5 people. There's a pull-out bed in the, quote, living room, and then there is a queen-size bed in the bedroom along with 2 bunk beds. So you could sleep 6, 7 people in there, 4 people very comfortably. But we love the cabins. We love the camping. We do both. We kind of switch back and forth. And it's good. In fact, you can see this one on the left, where that green thing is. That was a cabin was already taken out of commission. And they're slowly taking the cabins out of commission and changing them over to the new cabins. They haven't started installing the new cabins, although the new cabins are all being built off-site and will be brought in and then just set down. And you can see you have housekeeping on at the cabins. Obviously, you don't have that at your tent or your RV. But
the cabins have kitchens where you have a dishwasher, microwave, and an actual stovetop for cooking. The cabins, and they also have an outdoor grill.
Yeah.
And the cabins Of course, you can cook or eat at the restaurants, but for the camping sites, you only have a grill or you eat at one of the restaurants.
This is a mixture of RVs, but they got bigger pads. I think the pads go all the way to, I believe, 70 feet. It works pretty well. You got so let me pan the camera to the right so you can see some of the RVs. And we're here, as we said, in January. So this is one of the few times this campground isn't absolutely packed. I want to point out over here on your right, you see that building in the back? That is a comfort station, which you're good. The comfort stations are never a very far walk, which is nice. So you can, they have showers, very clean, restroom showers, very, very, it's Disney. You get exactly what you'd expect from Disney. If you come here anytime around Halloween or Christmas, almost all these trailers and campsites will be decked out with Christmas decorations and lights, and there's still lights even now. But you can see the different size campers that people have brought in. You got everything from just little campers that seat 2 people to, $1 million, $1.5 million camper buses that are just amazing, that cost more than a lot of people's houses. Over here to the right is a bus stop, and then there's bus stops everywhere. So if you wanted to go to a park via bus, if you're going to Animal Kingdom or if you're going to Hollywood Studios, you would take a bus. If you want to go to, you're going to go past this one, next one. If you want to go to Epcot or Magic Kingdom, you can take a boat. You can take the boat over to Magic Kingdom, and then you can jump on the monorail to go to Epcot. A little bit of work, but it can be done. And there's there's 2 places you can buy, 2 gift shops. One's called the Meadows, and we're going to turn into the back side of the Meadows here. And then the other one is called the Settlement. The Settlement is down by the boats. You can see, even though it's January, you can see they've had a lot of rain here. In fact, it rained last night while we were in the tent. Luckily, our tent held up very well and did a good job. So this is the backside. You have tennis courts on your left, as you saw. And this is the swimming pool. There's 2 swimming pools here. It's a pretty nice swimming pool. It is heated because we've been here when it's been very cold and we've seen the steam coming off of it. And the Settlement is across the way, but if you come back here, this is called the Bike Barn. You can rent bikes and canoes. And then if you come back here, if you come back here, you can see they have archery right here. Hang on, let me pan over to the archery. Look at these people. They're doing their archery right now. And then, right here is the stage for the campfire sing-along. This is the dog parks. The large dog park is there on the right. The small dog park is on the left. And because we had so much rain last night, if you take your dog in there, if I take my dog in there, he's going to turn black, even though he's a white dog. And there's a playground for the kids. As we said, you have pretty much everything that you want here. I am not a camper. I've only camped twice in my life, and they've both been at Disney World. But I am told that this is one of the best campgrounds. Talking to people that go all over the country and camp, this is one of the best campgrounds in the country. And you would expect it being Disney that you would have that. Another playground is coming up right in front of us. And the playground is that way. The playground is, this one's probably the nicest playground on the property. And then this straight ahead is Trails End. And you can see it's nice. And then over there on the left is called Pioneer Hall. And that's where the Hoop-Dee-Doo Review is. And we're just making a loop here. And we'll come out on the other side. And then over here on the left, let me pan over. That is the settlement. If you look through those trees, you see that other building. That's the settlement over there. Let me pan to the right. There you go. So we're going to go in here. This is called Bay Tree Lane. And these are premium spots because they're down near the settlement. You can see they have basketball here. And these are, you'll see some really nice RVs and trailers in here. You can see the one after that canoe right there. Look at the bus right there. And then, here, let's look at this one right here. Look at that. That's over $1 million right there. Fully decked out. And this is mainly RVs, and then they do also have some cabins in here. A couple. There's only like 2. Not only do they offer the sing-along, the shows, the reviews, they also offer horse and buggy rides that you can pay for. And they are, you get pulled along. They have one that's more like a wagon trail. Here's one of the buses that you would take throughout the thing. The buses come by about every 10 to 15 minutes. So if you get to a bus stand and you're waiting for a bus, this is one of the bus stands here on the right coming up. You can see it right there. It says bus stop for this loop over here. You're not going to wait longer than 10 or 15 minutes for a bus. And then coming up on the left up here will be the Meadows, which is this is the gift shop, and they also have food in there. You can pick up charcoal if you want that. It's located about halfway down, so you kind of got the very front of the park, the Meadows in the middle, and then the settlement down on the end. But people will come out here and drive around in their golf carts, and I mean, it's nonstop at night when the Christmas or Halloween decorations are out. It's called looping because you're driving around the loops. And we got some people over here that do have some inflatables out. And we'll come up here. We'll go out to show you the main entrance. They also have the pony rides and horseback riding that you can do. The horseback riding is a guided tour, so you're looking at, you're not going to be able to take a horse and go off and ride on your own, which would be awesome. This is the main road on the way out. You will see different areas to unhitch your vehicle if you're towing a car. They give you a place to do that, so you're not trying to drive back into the campgrounds. That on the left is a hitch area, and there'll be one up here on the right as well, which is nice because you can come in, unhitch your vehicle. I mean, here comes a big RV in right now that you can see. Obviously, if they're towing a car, they want a hitch area, and they can do that. You rent your golf carts up here at the front. Check-in is very easy. You never even get out of your vehicle. You just get into the park. They check your reservation. If you look over here to the left, that is where the ponies and horses are kept. And then there's also one in the back. They got the actual ranch and stables. What you're seeing on the edge of this camera there is the top of our golf cart when I pan all the way over. Here's the main check-in area over here to the right. And this is obviously the golf cart pickup. You have literally giant RV buses, and some people have small little RVs that look like they barely can sleep a person. And the tents are kind of the same way. The tents, you see some elaborate 12, 13, 15 people tents, and you see just little pup tents. That tent right there happens to be where we're staying tonight. So that is your look at Disney's Fort Wilderness Campground. We really do recommend you stay here, even if you've never camped before. Neither one of us have ever camped before, and we came here about a month ago, and we're back camping again. So we enjoy it. It's been great. We recommend it, and we'll see you when you get here. Bye.
Bye.